Well, it's not just been Tuesday's game. It was the games prior. Tuesday's game was obviously not a good start, but we were on the power play 35 seconds in, and sometimes that's not a good thing. Before you haven't even stepped on the ice, you're on the power play, and you get a little lackadaisical. So tonight, if that happens, I expect us to be a lot more sharp. But overall, when we are a direct team, when we're playing simple, our playmaking game comes later. We can't do it the opposite way. We can't start with playmaking and cute and then get to the grind. We have to grind and the rest will come. So we'll look for that. Face-offs, I am a big proponent of the face-off circle, first chance to compete. And it's not just the centers, it's the D doing their job and the wingers doing theirs, and executing on both wins and losses. Usually that's a good sign of whether you're sharp or not.
Not to jinx you, but 10 of 11 on the penalty kill. What's been the thread? What's been the secret? These first 10?
Well, your best penalty killer is often your goaltender. He's had to make some big saves in those situations. A few adjustments, a little bit of confidence right now, feeling not bad, but I think it's real early. In fact, Blake and I were just talking about our whole team game and didn't need a little bit more time to truly evaluate where we're at. But to this point, penalty killers have done a pretty admirable job.
Is there a sample size where you can start to make those bigger evaluations in 5 games, 10 games? Is there a set number?
I know that 3 games is not enough because I don't think we're a slow starting team. I don't think we've been that in a long, long time, but we've shown that this year. So we've got to play our way out of that. But it's hard to say for every team. We're adjusting a little bit in certain areas with systematic play. We're adjusting in areas with different players, different hands. You think of power play and some of the people that we lost, righties, lefties. So it's going to take a little bit longer than 3 games, that's for sure.
Todd, Anze Kopitar is on the brink of some major milestones, including tying Dustin Brown tonight. What has he meant to this franchise, and what does this year mean to him and the team as a whole?
Well, I know this for sure. His number's probably going to go in the rafters next to Brownie's and Blakey's and Luke's, and his picture's probably going to be on a wall in Toronto. At least I believe that. So that's a pretty simple answer for what he's meant to the organization throughout all of his games. Since I've been here, his presence, his commitment to both sides of the puck. He's a mentor or a role model for just about every young player coming up, whether you're a forward, D-man, or a goaltender. So we've been very, very fortunate to have him, and knock on wood, he's not showing any signs of slowing down or anything like that. So we have a real good player for a long time yet.
Mikey Anderson, another milestone on the rise or on the horizon. 3 games from 200.
Is that what he is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you look at his game, just his durability as a player, what can that do for the longevity of a defenseman?
Well, if you can stay healthy and manage your engine, your frame, your body, whatever you want to call it, it does wonders, because the more you play, the more you feel comfortable. You're not fighting to get back into the lineup. So durability is a huge thing for all players, but specifically defensemen. They're out there a little bit more. Mikey plays a physical game. He's willing to block shots, so he does put himself out there night after night, yet finds a way to get through it. And he's been nice to see that he's hitting that 200 game. I know when he breaks Kopi's record, I won't be here. Dennis might be, I don't know, but let's hope that he gets there.
Same third pair tonight?
Same 6D.
Okay.
We'll see how the night rolls on. We start with lines, we start with the back end, and then Janze gets a feel for what's going on back there, and he has the freedom to make adjustments as he feels we need, and he'll do that again if we need to.